After being in a 4-month self-imposed exile to South Africa, Chiamafumba, or popularly known as Pilato, is back to Zambia. Yes, he is back. He is back with a new song called This is Zambia. Pilato fled the country in January this year after alleged threats on his life from governing Patriotic Front members following his hit track called Kosamampoto, or A Rat in the Pot, a song that never settled well with some members and sympathizers of the governing party. Well, I had a quick chat with him about his new song and his life back to Zambia. Here is a quick chat which I had with Zambia's undoubtedly most fearless economic and social justice advocate called Pilato. Firstly, I would want to say welcome back to Zambia.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Just tell us, you've got a new song now which is called This is Zambia.
Yeah.
Is it one of the songs, one of the many songs that you were doing when you were in exile?
I don't think so. I did that one from here. In exile, I wasn't doing any music. I was doing a lot of thinking and not any music production. So I only did one song. The rest of it was just the thinking. Yeah.
So you did this one before you went, or after you came back?
After I did this one after I came back. So that's why I had to stay a little quiet. Because I had that song to do, so I was working on that song from the time that I've been back.
Okay. Just how has it been with you from the time you came back? How is life?
It's not the way it should be, but it's bearable. It's not the best of things. It's bearable, I should say. Yeah.
Any of those threats that you were receiving and threats on your life?
I haven't received anything serious yet. I've received stupid things from stupid people, but I haven't gotten anything serious to move me.
So, obviously, what?
Those stupid traits that you get from stupid people, they don't move you, so you just hear them talk and you laugh, So it's, not anything serious that I would be moved. Yeah.
Okay, so getting back to the song, what does this song talk about?
You need to listen to it.
I've listened to it. I've heard you talk about Avic International. We've heard of things like those in political authority, having more power and all, and people are getting so impoverished in the country or in a place called Zambia.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the music itself. The song is self-explanatory. It explains itself. I don't think it's in my power to explain it further than what it says itself. The best I can do is you better listen to the song and let the song speak to you. It's a song that's meant for everybody that cares to listen and think.
Which Zambia are you talking about? Is it the one that is led by President Edgar Chagwa Lungu?
It's a Zambia in the song. I'm talking about the Zambia in the song. If the Zambia in the song fits any other Zambia on earth, that would be a good score for me. But I'm just talking about Zambia in the song. And any Zambia that fits that description or definition or whatever that is a score for me.
We've seen pictures, of course, Zambia, which you and I live in. Obviously, that is the Zambia you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I said earlier on, the song explains itself. So when you look at the video, when you listen to the lyrics, and you find that definition or the description of a certain Zambia fits this Zambia, for me, I'll have done my job. So it's up to you to know which Zambia it is, and the moment you find that Zambia, for me, I'll have done my job.
What was the inspiration behind you doing this song?
I get inspired by a lot of things, a lot of beautiful things, ugly things, intelligent things, stupid things. I get inspired by so many things. On this particular one, I listened to Childish Gambino's song, This is Zambia. and I felt I needed to do something. This is America, I mean. So I needed to say, okay, maybe we can customize this, customize it to fit our settings. So I had to give it a go.
We have seen a number of videos, of course. This is America by Gambino. We've seen others like this is Zimbabwe, this is South Africa, and all. And the rhymes in there are sort of the same. Talking about obviously issues in these particular countries. This is Brazil and this is Indonesia and all. Just what is this all about?
I think it's I wouldn't want to call it a movement at this point. I think it's just artists trying to share their perspective. They want to share their stories from their point of view, and I think it's nothing more than that. It's like, for me, I'll tell you, for me, it's me telling a story from where I stand. It's basically that.
The setup also fits the other setups for these other songs?
The original work is by Childish Gambino. So every one of us that has been mimicking him obviously want to appear like what the original video is, the original song is. We've not done exactly like him, but we've tried to get closer and close as we can to the original, so for people to make easy references and understanding the whole arrangement. So it's basically for reference sake.
You touched on social ills, social and economic ills happening in the country. You mentioned in Zambia, of course. You've mentioned AVIG International. Of course, everyone knows that AVIG International has got so many contracts with the government. You've mentioned of a number of issues, social and economic issues. Isn't that another threat to your life?
It's either there's a threat on my life or there's a threat on my country. So I'd rather have a threat on me than not on my country, because I want my country to be there tomorrow. Even if I'm not there, the country should be there. So I'd rather have a threat on me than none, instead of having it on the country.
You treasure your country more than your life?
This is my home. I want my kids to grow up in this country. So if I treasure my life more than I treasure this country, where will my children grow? Where will my children live? So I would rather protect the home for my people, for my children, for my grandchildren, for my people. So then they will have a better place for them to grow in next in the future and everything.
For those that are in political authority, some of them may feel this song is against them. And even obviously their supporters may feel that this song is against them. What is your stance on that? If they decide to do what they wanted to do the other time you fled to South Africa?
I think we should remind them that they are just human beings who can be talked to, who can be spoken to. I'm not afraid to offend any political figure. I have no worry, I have no care. Any politician, before they are politicians, they are human beings. If they are doing something wrong, we're going to talk about it, regardless of who they are. They do not become small gods when they become politicians. So if there's a politician who is offended or who is going to be offended, that's their problem. I will still offend them as long as they are not doing the right thing. I'm willing to offend them even more.
Finally, your word to the listeners and all those that watch your music and listen to your music.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Love you.
This is Zambia. Education is not the key to success, but your political party.
Well, that is a quick chat I had with Pilato, a Zambian musician and social and economic justice advocate. This has been multiple award-winning journalist Davies Sikopo.